What is up, guys? This is Brandon with Brandon Coin, and I am back. Today is January 12th, 2018, and let me see here. Did that work? Did that work how I wanted it to? Yes, okay, it did. I'm just going to be changing up my format a little bit with how I intro, and also I'm going to put my little video up in the top right. I'm trying to distinguish myself a little bit from some of the other, like, tech reviewer kind of channels, because it seems like everybody puts their video in the bottom right, and they look exactly the same. So I figure maybe if I put it in the top right, it'll at least look a little different. And if I intro with my face on the whole screen, just trying to break the third wall, so to speak. But if you're new to my channel, I start out every single day showing off the graphics cards that I personally own and I am personally running, and what they're making and what they're profiting. So if you've been a current viewer, you'll know that this column right here, profit per day per card, is new. So after I get my power cost readings, the actual readings from the wall for each one of my cards, then I'll be able to deduct that from what they're actually making and figure out the profit. So we'll just start off, and I'm going to just read off the US dollar per day. GT 1030 is only making 27 cents a day. The GTX 750 is making 34 cents a day. The 1052 gigabytes making 76 cents a day. The 1050 Ti's are right at 91 cents a day. And the 1066 gigabyte cards are floating right at around $1.50. They're at $1.43. The RX 564 gigabyte is at 78 cents, and that does have a BIOS mod on it. The only one that I have the power cost reading for is the 1052 gigabyte, and on a 95% power rating on MSI Afterburner, they burn right at 17.9 cents a day, so I rounded it up to 18 cents a day. If you take that off your 76 cents, you're profiting 58 cents a day per card. So yeah, just if you wanted to take a look at that and actually read the BTC per day that they're making, go ahead and pause the video right now and check it out. If not, let's roll on. Okay, it looks like NiceHash has got some maintenance going on. 3 hours ago, they said our infrastructure provider is giving us a hard time. They cannot solve hardware issue, and they cannot give us replacement server in time. Therefore, expect miner statistics to be off for the next 24 hours. We will update you accordingly if something changes. So I'm glad they're keeping up contact and just keeping up the communication. NiceHash, you're doing good. You're getting back on track. So thank you. So that made me wonder, what if I go to my stats pages and refresh it? So will it actually show what's going on? Because we're still in that 24-hour window. And I wonder what it's actually not reporting correctly. Because right now, it seems like mine is reporting correctly. 0.0028 per day. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. We actually, it's up a little bit because we have a somebody donating right here. Zach Scriven is donating to us. Thank you. I do appreciate it. And just remember, if you ever donate any hash power, make sure to change your worker name to whatever name you want me to give the shout out to, because if not, if you just leave it as worker 1, I can't say thank you, and at the very least, I'd like to thank you. So we'll go down to the 7-day average or breakdown. Yesterday I got a 0.0020, 0.0034, 0.0043. That was a big donation day. I had a lot of donations on that live stream. 0.0024, 0.0031, there's a 20 and an 18. So I'm staying in that 0.0020 range. That's always been my average range, but I have some GTX 1080s coming in, 2 of them, so that's definitely going to be pumping my average up. So I can't wait for that. They should be in sometime mid this week. The deal of the day, I found some Silicon Power SSDs. These are actually the one, I have one of these 60 gigabytes in my GTX 1050 rig, but I noticed that 128 gigs are on sale for $43, so like 11 bucks off, and the 60 gig is on sale for $31, so $11 off. I'll put the links for these down below in the description. I'm thinking about getting one of these for my next system just because they seem to be pretty good. I mean, even the reviews are like 4-star out of almost 2,000, so I like them. They do feel kind of cheap though. If you look at it right here, it looks like it's going to be like super high quality and stuff, but if you've ever got one of these solid states, it's like a, it's not one piece, if that makes sense. It's like a cover that sits over top of like a platter, if that makes sense. So it kind of feels cheap, but it works, so I can't complain. Alright, now the next thing is the Brandon Coin website is actually live now, so I'll put the link for that down below. I have a section right here, current rig builds. These are my rig builds, and it's got a breakdown of everything, exact parts that go into each of my rigs. I currently only have the 5 GTX 1050 rig up there, so you can see it's got everything listed out and it's got links for everything, so just for reference. And then, more importantly, the forum section. There are currently no posts because I just made this live. Nobody knows about it yet. But in this introduce your rig section, I'd like for you guys to go ahead and post some posts up showing off your rig, because a lot of y'all have shown them to me in the Discord, and you have some awesome, really cool ideas. So I thought it'd be cool if you like put your rig up, put your stats, what you're actually mining, and what you have to mine with, and the couple pictures. I could make a whole episode out of it and feature your guys' systems, because you have some really awesome stuff. I can't remember, I think it was Poogie or P-U-G-I in the Discord. He actually built like a toilet miner, and it's a miner that sits on top of his toilet. I think it was pretty much a gag. Like, I don't think he keeps it there 24/7, but you know, just cool, funny ideas, and it's always nice to see what somebody else's take on a custom idea is. So if you could go over there and get signed up and get to posting, I really would appreciate it. And yeah, maybe you'll see your rig on the first ever Brandon Coin rig show off video. So that's pretty much it as for just updates and news stuff. So we can go on to each one of my rigs and what they're actually doing. This is the 6 GTX 1060 system. These are all 6 GB cards. This is the overclocks that I run. 75 power, 150 core, 380 memory, and about 70 on the fan speed, keeping it in the 60s for the Celsius range. And we're making about 839, 840 per day on all, like, that's all the cards together. So not doing as good as it has done before in the past, but still not doing bad. Now this is the GTX 1050 2 GB system. I run 95 on the power, 91 on the core, and 200 on the memory. And we're making right at $4 a day, $3.99 technically, with 5 GTX 1050 2 GB cards. Then we have our RX 560 over here. This is a 4 GB variant. It's making $76 a day. 9.7 now, but it was 10 mega hash on Dagger Decred. And then the hodgepodge rig. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got 3 1050 Ti's. They're doing $2.81 a day altogether. And then it's got the 1030 and the 750. Altogether, the system's managing to rake out about $3.30 a day. So not a whole lot's going on. I'm really looking forward to actually getting the GTX 1050s or 1080s in. Sorry, I can't even talk. Once those 1080s are in, that'll give me some more data to share with y'all, and I'm keeping my eyes out for some 1070s, because I'd really like to fill out my daily update with like everything from 1030 all the way down to 1080. Of course, I'll still have to get the 1070 Ti and the 1080 Ti, but it's still nice to see it and see what's profitable, see what the best card for that day is. Gosh, these cats are just bothering me. Hold on, look at this, look at this. Yeah, this is my main rig right here, or this is my main system, not my rig. This is the one I do all my streaming, recording, and just surfing on. This is the GTX 1050 or 1060 system. There's 6 1060s in there, and then this is where there's the hodgepodge rig. There's 3 1050 Ti's, a 750, and a 1030. The 1050 rig is still upstairs in the mining cave, and the RX 560 system is also upstairs. So that's pretty much everything. I have another camera coming in because I'm not satisfied with how this camera is working. Also, comment down below. I changed my audio settings. Somebody was helping me with that because I was just horrible at like tuning the mic. But let me know if the audio is better. I just keep fighting with, I have all these little fans going, and if I set it too sensitive, it's like picking up that in the background. So yeah, but hopefully I'm gonna have some better quality video soon, because the camera I have now is 1080p, but I failed to look and see how many frames per second and the stabilization feature or something, because I managed to only pull, like, right now it's like 20 frames per second. Somebody was telling me it's probably my CPU bottlenecking me, but I don't know. I'm gonna try another camera before I get a new CPU. This is an AMD A8 5600K, so it's an old CPU. I think it might be time to upgrade for my main rig, or my main system. So I need to quit. I need to stop this video. I'm just rambling on. So thank you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Adios.